honor. It is our big Tucson event, and it would certainly not be completed without Carol Brody and all of these one-of-a-kind, exclusive, curated, premium fine jewelry looks. Now, Tucson, we want the rare, we want the specialty, we want the unique. I'm just gonna show this for a moment if I can, Carol, because this is our chocolate new discovery, a Moonstone ring with a 1/4 carat of gorgeous champagne diamonds around that halo effect, that one-of-a-kind Moonstone, which I've never, ever, ever seen in person. So thank you, my friend, for making this happen. I love it with the matching necklace that's gonna be coming up. I know there's only a handful available, but that's also a brand new discovery as well. I saw this at $199.90 and I thought, wait a minute, 1/4 carat of champagne, first time ever premiering this chocolate. I love what Carol, how she explains it, because you are dead on. It has champagne and chocolate and Moonstone, those beautiful luminescent colors.
It's Valentine's Day in gemstone.
And we have sizes 6 through size 11. The design, the gallery, everything is premium. Take it away, my friend. Tell us about this new find.
So this is the first time I've ever used what we're calling chocolate brown Moonstone. The actual color is a caramel. So it's like a dark, delicious caramel. What you see from the brown Moonstone, and all these Moonstones are in their natural color, natural state. I've actually faceted, okay, let's just look at Victoria's hand. I faceted the top of the Moonstone for you. Now, when you think about Moonstone, Moonstone is a chatoyant gemstone. It's a gemstone that emits light. It's mysterious. And what's coming out of the chocolate is silver. Can you see that as we Victoria's slightly moving her hand, there's all this crazy chatoyant, mysterious shimmer. There's silver. So now, what else would we do with a brand new find like this, which I love because we wear so many taupes and camels and browns in our wardrobe, but actually we're amping it up right now by adding the silver and the shimmer. So how could I not, it is a chocolate kiss, how could I not kiss that with a glass of champagne?
Right.
And those are champagne diamonds. Yes. I know you're probably looking at the Tucson event price and thinking, okay, she's giving us a brand new find, which is the chocolate Moonstone, that's faceted and gorgeous. Then, not only that, she's giving us 1/4 carat of champagne diamonds. And then when you look at all those gold claws, look at the basket. So when you go to Tucson, everything is very artisan. There's no like fancy finished jewelry there. It's not like you're walking past a Fifth Avenue store or something that's perfectly cut and perfect.
Lighting
it's all about artisanship. It's all about taking natural gemstones and putting them in settings that really represent the landscape.
And finding the rare, finding the out of the norm.
Is rare. Yes.
Yeah, and I think, you know, that of course, it could not. It's your trademark. That's your signature. You're looking for those discoveries and making them as magical and as beautiful and as unique and as collectible as one possibly can. And that is exactly what Carol has done with this brand new find here that we're so thrilled to share with you. Now, the necklace that I'm wearing, that Victoria is wearing, is also brand new and was brought in specifically to go back, if you can do it.
And it's so limited.
Especially at these event prices. If you can, please inquire about it, because it's just gonna be a quick mention because it is that limited. But right now, the good news is we still have 6 through 11. This is our Tucson Gem event, so we can honor this special price. The event finale is tomorrow night on the list with Colleen and myself. So that's it. That will be the end. These will go up $50 if it's even remaining at that point.
I would have a hard time believing that this collection will be remaining because it is a brand new discovery from Tucson.
Yeah.
Chocolate Moonstone. We love our browns. The shimmer and chatoyancy, all of that silver light. Look at that. That is actual silver coming through the brown Moonstone. The champagne diamonds, and then, you know, this is 18 millimeters. And what I want you to see is it's got a beautiful presence on the hand, but it's not overpowering. Because a lot of the rings I do are big, huge, overpowering rings. This is so elegant and sophisticated and natural and organic, but it's diamonds and it's gold. And it is a gemstone. You will not see, you never see anybody with my designs because they're exclusive to HSN, but you're not gonna see anybody walking on Main Street in your town or your block or anywhere else in a chocolate Moonstone. So, you know, we've heard of chocolate diamonds.